Hi, I'm Josh Smith, founder and CEO of the Fourth Purpose Foundation. They say there's four purposes for incarceration, the fourth one being rehabilitation. Now, we've changed that word because we believe that it's necessary to have transformation rather than rehabilitation. And we work to be a catalyst to make prison a place that transforms lives to where they'll never be the same again. My wife and I started this foundation last year after selling our main company. We started that company 16 years ago from scratch, from very, very little, and worked hard to be able to grow that company. When we sold it last year, that company had over 150 employees. It was doing about $30 million in revenue, and it expanded a few different states. But we felt God calling us into a different work because of a covenant we made just a few years ago where we said we're going to set our salary and we're going to set our max net worth. When we sold the company, it set us well above, and we were able, thank you to God, put millions of dollars into this foundation and just committed to changing lives of people coming through this experience. Now, you ask, why would a multimillionaire, someone who doesn't have to work or do anything, why would I commit my energy, effort, and so many resources to this cause? Well, that was because 16 years ago when I started this company, I had just been released from prison. I had spent 5 years in federal prison for my role in a drug crime. I'll share the story, and I'll save you the story, and you can listen to it more or learn more about me as you research me. But I entered prison as a 10th grade dropout, very uneducated and already a kid with 10 felonies by the time I was 16. And at 21, I walked into prison. It was there that I first found my faith in God. God just got a hold of my life and just turned it upside down. Many of you know what I'm talking about. And from there, God just began to show me ways about Him. At the same time, I happened to be at a prison that had a lot of white-collar criminals. I was at a camp. And there were bankers and doctors and lawyers and real estate people and CEOs and all these people. And they began to invest in me. Now, when I got out, my situation hadn't changed. My wife, who I celebrate 24 years with this year, was living in government housing. Our children, we were all on food stamps. And my wife drove me around for 3 days to beg for a $6 an hour job. Now, you know the rest. Fast forward, and God has blessed us with great resources and so many things I can't even tell you. But I'll tell you right now, my heart pleads and just hurts for the people that are incarcerated. I know too well how hopeless prison can be regardless. And now it's just announced so many states have now stopped visitation. They've stopped volunteers from being able to go in and speak to those and encourage those that are locked up. This is the reason why I'm sending this video to you. You know, as I was praying the other day, asking God, how does our foundation operate? What can we do to transform the lives when we can't even physically get into these prisons? The work that we're doing is literally stopped. God, how can we do something that helps impact the lives of those in prison? And that's where Visitation 2020 was birthed. You know, a visit is a really big deal to somebody in prison. It's actually a rare thing inside a prison. Many people inside never get a visit from anybody. But Visitation 2020, you'll be able to see the details in the email and on our website. But it's going to be an amazing event that we can be able to bring inside of prisons that can encourage, uplift, spread the gospel, spread hope, spread worship into a place, and spread light into a place that's very dark right now. I'm asking you to join me. You know, many of us are sitting around our homes. It doesn't really matter what level of affluence you have or how busy your schedule was before. Most of us are sitting in places right now wondering, what is the next step? What do we do? Well, I have a step for you. Please join me in this work that I believe God is going to put His hand on and do amazing things with. And let's put on an event that changes and impacts lives and never allows them to be the same again. Please contact me at Josh at fourthpurpose.org. That's the number 4th purpose.org, or you can send in something through our website at fourthpurpose.org. I look forward to joining you, and I ask you, please lift up this event and lift up those incarcerated right now, along with their families that are on this ride with them. Thank you so much, and I look forward to connecting with you.